Great universities are highly competitive and cradles of great geniuses. Let's discover which universities lead the global rankings. Here are the top 10 best universities in the world. Number 10, Columbia University. Located on Broadway in Manhattan, this private institution has nurtured brilliance for 270 years. Over 80% of students, researchers, and professors have secured Nobel Prizes since 1901, forming an exclusive club of geniuses. Alumni include presidents like Theodore and Franklin Roosevelt, Barack Obama, and actors Jake Gyllenhaal and Katie Holmes. Averaging the top 4 university rankings, Columbia boasts 79 points. Currently, 30% of its student body are undergraduates, and nearly 30% hail from beyond the United States. Number 9, University of Chicago. Want to learn from up to 7 Nobel Prize winners? Then the University of Chicago is your destination. Unlike Columbia University, which follows a 2-semester academic calendar, the University of Chicago operates on an intense quarter system, requiring students to tackle 3 to 4 classes annually. Can you fathom 4 terms of study? It's quite the challenge. With an average ranking score of 80, this university shines. About 40% of its students are undergraduates, while foreign students constitute 10% of undergrads and 30% are postgraduates. Medical students often complete internships at the esteemed University of Chicago Medical Center. Furthermore, the university oversees 2 U.S. Department of Energy labs, one devoted to exploring physical particles. Number 8, Princeton University. If you value nature, remarkable architecture, and academic excellence, this is your haven. One of America's oldest and most picturesque institutions, nestled in New Jersey, but close to New York City, Princeton boasts an average ranking score of 81. With around 10,000 students, quality outweighs quantity. Nearly 2/3 are undergraduates, immersing themselves in a 4-year on-campus journey toward their bachelor's degrees. With ties to 40 Nobel laureates and notable alumni like presidents James Madison and Woodrow Wilson, seize the chance to embark on this enlightening voyage for humanity. Number 7, University of California, Berkeley. Did you know this is the only university with an element on the periodic table named after it? Berkelium was first produced in its labs. They also uncovered California. Berkeley is a mere 15 miles from San Francisco. Established in 1868, it averages a score of 82. Hosting 14 colleges and schools with approximately 350 undergraduate programs, it's a hub of specialties. Its professors have won 19 Nobel Prizes, particularly in physics, chemistry, and economics. Renowned for its political activism, it was a focal point of student protests against the Vietnam War. With a botanical garden and a stadium that seats 60,000 people, its graduates have won 17 medals at the London Olympics. Number 6, California Institute of Technology. Caltech, Pasadena, near Los Angeles, specializes in science and engineering with top programs in mechanical engineering, computer science, and chemical engineering. Selective admission accepts only around 2,200 students, half being undergraduates. The ratio of students to professors is low at 3:1, allowing personalized education with an average of 9 students per class. Tuition is also expensive, at $41,000, and almost all undergraduates take part in research. Caltech oversees ENSA's Jet Propulsion Lab and an international observatory network. Impressively, its alumni have earned 39 Nobel Prizes, averaging a score of 83 in key rankings. Number 5, University of Oxford. Moving to the UK, the University of Oxford, northwest of London, is incredibly old, founded around 1096. With 44 colleges, it divides its academic year into 3 semesters and boasts an extensive library system. Scoring 85 in rankings, it has 45% of students with previous degrees and over half engaged in research. Notable alumni encompass 120 Olympic medalists, 26 Nobel Prize winners, 26 UK prime ministers, and figures like Bill Clinton and Indira Gandhi. It's a prestigious university with a rich history. Number 4. University of Cambridge. It's like a small town up north from London. There are over 19,000 students, with about 35% doing advanced studies. People here really love to learn. Just like Oxford, the school year has 3 parts. There are more than 100 libraries with lots of books, 15 million books in total, and one library has 8 million by itself. Around 20% of the students come from other countries. If you can't go to Cambridge, you can still join their summer schools in many countries. The university has 9 museums and a garden. Its score is 87. In simple words, if you want a place where learning and reading are really exciting, Cambridge is for you. Number 3. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Welcome to MIT, the nerdy world. They found quarks and made radar and penicillin here. It's near Boston, started in 1891, and has an average score of 90. About 11,000 students study here. Most undergrads do research with professors. MIT's year has 414 periods, 4 months each, with a January term for special activities. They have a big lab called the MIT Nuclear Reactor Lab. They say 85 Nobel winners are connected to MIT. Graduates started 30,000 companies, making jobs in $1.9 billion every year. If these grads were a country, they'd be the 10th largest economy. Number 2. Stanford University. It's located in California and boasts a vast campus spanning 3,180 acres. This university stands out for nurturing entrepreneurship, giving rise to notable companies such as Nike, Netflix, and Google. The university's library is home to an impressive collection of 9.3 million books. Remarkably, the origins of our modern internet trace back to Stanford's initiatives during the 1970s. Among its distinguished alumni are 30 living billionaires, 17 astronauts, and 21 Nobel laureates. The businesses established by its graduates collectively generate an astonishing $2.7 billion. Considering these remarkable achievements, it's unsurprising that Stanford holds a remarkable ranking of 91. Number 1. Harvard University. Can you believe a university started 150 years before the United States became independent? That's Harvard, founded in 1636. It's in Cambridge, near MIT. Harvard is the best university, with top marks of 98. It has 45 Nobel winners, 30 leaders, and 48 Pulitzer Prize winners. Its big campus has 12 schools, theaters, and museums. The library is huge, with 20.4 million books. Many students study advanced topics, and 20% are from other countries. Tuition alone costs $50,000, but there are scholarships. Famous people like John F. Kennedy and Mark Zuckerberg went there. If you want to be smart like them, Harvard is a fun choice. Today, you embarked on a surprising academic tour. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. See you in the next video.